Genesis 2, the completion of creation. In this way, the heavens and the earth were fully formed in all their vast beauty and order. By the seventh day, God had completed the work he had set out to do. And on that day, he rested from all his labor. God blessed the seventh day and set it apart as holy, for on this day he ceased from all his creative work. The beginning of humanity. This is the account of the heavens and the earth in the time they were made, when the Lord God fashioned the earth and the sky. Before any bush had grown on the land, and before any plants had sprouted, the Lord God had not yet sent rain upon the earth, and there was no one to cultivate the soil. But streams rose from within the ground, providing water for the surface of the land. Then the Lord God shaped a man from the dust of the earth and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life. And the man came alive, a living being. The Lord God planted a garden in the east, in a place called Eden, and there he placed the man he had formed. Out of the ground, the Lord caused every kind of tree to grow, trees that were beautiful to behold and full of good fruit for nourishment. In the center of the garden stood the tree of life and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. A river flowed from Eden to water the garden, and from there it divided into 4 branches. The first river, Pishon, winds through the entire land of Havilah, where pure gold is found. The gold of that land is of the finest quality, and there are aromatic resins and onyx stones as well. The second river, Gihon, encircles the land of Cush. The third river, Tigris, flows east of Assyria, and the fourth river is the Euphrates. The Lord God took the man and placed him in the Garden of Eden, giving him the responsibility to tend and care for it. And the Lord God gave him this command: "You may eat freely from any tree in the garden, but you must not eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, for on the day you do, you will surely die." The creation of woman. Then the Lord God said, "It is not good for man to be alone. I will make a helper perfectly suited for him." Now the Lord God had formed from the ground every animal of the field and every bird of the sky. He brought them to the man to see what he would name them. And whatever name the man gave to each living creature, that became its name. The man gave names to all the livestock, the birds of the sky, and the wild animals. But among them, no companion was found that was truly suited for him. So the Lord God caused the man to fall into a deep sleep. While he was sleeping, he took one of the man's ribs and closed up the place with flesh. Then the Lord God fashioned a woman from the rib he had taken from the man and brought her to him. The man declared, "At last, here is one like me, bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, for she was taken out of man. This is why a man leaves his father and mother and joins with his wife, and the two become one." The man and his wife were both naked, yet they felt no shame.